Hi, my name is Tom. I'm with PAC. We're here to introduce our SWI-CP2 steering wheel control interface module. Today we're going to show you how easy it is to install and set up and program. The SWI-CP2 is the best, fastest, and most reliable way to retain the steering wheel controls in your car when upgrading to an aftermarket radio. It applies to almost all vehicles on the road: CAN bus, GM LAN, Class 2, LIN bus, iBus, as well as analog. Installation couldn't be simpler. Look up the vehicle in the Control Pro app, set the dip switches, view wiring info in Control Pro app, connect the module, mount radio and reassemble dash. All right guys, let's get started. The SWI-CP2 is extremely easy and fast to set up. We have a Control Pro app that you can use from a smartphone or from your PC. It can also be done manually if neither of those are available. First, we're going to show you the dip switch method. You do this using the Control Pro app from your smartphone. All right, so the absolute coolest thing about the SWI-CP2 is the fact that it's so easy to program, so versatile. It can be programmed utilizing a smartphone with our Control Pro smartphone app. Simply open up the app, select the make. Today we're working on a Volkswagen. Select the model. It's going to be a CC. Select the year. Today it's a 2010. There aren't any options. Select the radio manufacturer. Today we're going to install a Pioneer. Go ahead and select next. Okay, from my Control Pro app, it shows me how to set and configure my dip switches, and you can see here on the side of the module that we've done that. The first set of dip switches identify with the make and model of the vehicle. And the second set of dip switches identifies with the manufacturer of the radio that you're installing. Once you've set the dip switches on the side of the Control Pro to match this configuration, simply wire it up, plug it in, and you're done. It couldn't be any easier. You no longer need 3 hands to program a steering wheel control module. You can also get the wiring information. Right here it shows the image of the connector in the vehicle with the pin layout. And it also tells us what wires we're going to need to use. It tells us to use these 3 wires on the Control Pro, connect those 3 wires to the vehicle. And it also tells us what pin location those wires are in. If I scroll down even further, it'll tell us that we can use the red and white accessory output wire to connect that to our radio, and to use the 3.5mm steering wheel control data output jack and plug that into the back of the radio. So as you can see, all the information is right here at my fingertips. In seconds, the SWI-CP2 is ready for the rest of the install. Once you're done with programming the module, that's it. Simply plug it into the harness and to the radio and complete the installation. Now we're going to show you the PC Direct method. All right guys, I'm going to show you how quickly we can program an SWI-CP2. All right, so first we take our SWI-CP2 and plug it into our laptop with a USB cable. And then we're going to create a vehicle configuration. We want to select CP2. And then how would you like to configure? With the CP2, you're going to configure that through the computer option. And we're going to select make, Volkswagen, and model. Today we're working with a CC. And select the year. It's a 2010 CC. And it doesn't give me an option, so we go down to select radio. And we're going to install a Pioneer. And then just simply select next. And that's it, it's programmed. All right, so now that my module's been flashed and programmed, I want to figure out how to do the wiring here. So I'm going to click on Take Me to Wiring. And you can see that it shows an image of the connector with the pin configurations. It tells me what wires I need to use to connect to the vehicle, what colors and what pin configurations, how to plug it into the back of the radio, as well as connector help here. I can tag on that icon, click on that icon, and up comes an actual photograph or image of the back wire side of the connector, and it identifies the 3 wires that we're going to need to utilize and connect to. And then just go ahead and click next. Everything's complete. We can unplug it at this point, wire that up to the radio and to the vehicle, plug everything in, and we're done. Okay, so if we don't have our Control Pro module with us and it's not plugged into our laptop, we can find out how to set our dip switches. Just basically select dip switches, put it on your vehicle configuration. Click next. So you can see these are my dip switch configurations. The white indicates the switch. So the first 2 are down, the second 2 are up, and then down, up, and then 3 down, and the last one is up. So basically you're going to want to do that with a small screwdriver. 2 down, 2 up, down, up, 3 down, and the last one up. So now these dip switches match the dip switch configuration that it's calling for. The SWI-CP2 can also be customized for multiple button functions, adding commands to specific steering wheel buttons. For demonstration purposes only today, what we've done is use the OK button and remapped it so that it triggers the voice commands on the phone.
Call Dave.
Calling Dave Adamson.
Download the PAC Control Pro app today. For iPhone and Android phones, simply go to the App Store or Google Play Store. To download our SWI-CP2 program, go to www.ampglobal.com/app downloads.